And wow, what a win for the Steelers tonight. Whew, man, that was close. Whew, man, that was a really close game. But I'm really happy the Steelers won tonight. They get the job done in Detroit, 20-15. Go to the bye week 6-2, 2 games ahead of the Baltimore Ravens, and they're 3 games ahead of the Bengals. They're still undefeated in their division, and right now, I think it's the perfect time for the bye week. I think it's a perfect time. We got 8 games, half the season down our belt. We got another half to go. But I want to get a preview second half of the season. I'm going to talk about tonight's game, and tonight's game was kind of ugly. The offense struggled a lot throughout the entire first quarter and go almost through the second quarter. They struggled a lot tonight, and I was kind of disappointed. I thought our offense was going to play much better than they did tonight, but our offense really struggled in the beginning. We still got the job done, but we could have had a lot more points scored in Detroit. And our offense is kind of disappointing right now, but I will get into the good parts in just a bit, but I want to get into the negatives first of the game. One of the big negatives in my game, even though he had a good performance, Ben Roethlisberger had some pretty bad throws tonight. There were some pretty bad throws, and one of them was overthrown where Robert Quinn intercepted. Oh my God, is that another home run for the Astros? That is, let me see. It was that Springer finally making up for that freaking. Let me see. Yeah, it's the Astros, man. Great run there. Sorry, I'm just catching the World Series now since the Steelers game is over. I have a little train there, but anyway, the Steelers did not look very good offensively for the most part until really until the second quarter, midway when they got that good drive going. Ben Roethlisberger had some pretty bad throws tonight, overthrowing a lot of people. He overthrew Antonio Brown a couple times. He overthrew Juju Smith-Schuster. He overthrew Emmanuel Sanders, and honestly, he got better later. He got that nice 97-yard touchdown pass, but otherwise, it was pretty bad, honestly. We didn't really have that best of really that key moment until the Juju Smith-Schuster touchdown. There was another hit, but the Steelers could have played much better. We could have played so much better tonight. I will also say the receivers did have some bad moments. Like, even though my MVP of the game is Juju Smith-Schuster, he did have one drop pass. That kind of hurt. Like, it was a really wide open pass that set up Detroit to go for that one drive where they ended up getting a field goal out of it. I will say the pass defense was pretty bad tonight. But honestly, I don't think it was the pass defense's fault. I think it was just the offensive game calling by Jim Bob Cooter. I think that's the guy's name, Jim Bob Cooter or something like that. That's his offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions. I know, that's a hilarious name in itself, Jim Bob Cooter. That's a hilarious name in of itself, but yeah, that it's either Cooter or Cooten. I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's the offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions. He had a great game plan. Stafford played really well. I'll tip my hat to the Lions. They played a hell of a game. One of my good buddies, Nathan, is a diehard Detroit Lions fan. Tip of the hat, man. You guys played a great game. You guys had a hell of an offensive scheme tonight, and you guys really took it to our pass defense. And the past couple of weeks, we limited Kansas City and Cincinnati, but against Detroit, we really did not look that good until one of my positives, which I'll get into in a little bit. For the most part, the pass defense was really part. They missed some tackles. Sean Davis didn't really have that good of a game, honestly. He had a pretty weak game. Mike Mitchell played okay, but probably the best secondary player we had tonight was probably Artie Burns, honestly. Joe Hayden did get burned on a couple of plays. This game really could have gone either way, and Pittsburgh really had some chances to get into the really get some good chances to score some points. But one of the problems I did have was Antonio Brown's call. That touchdown catch should have counted, but it wasn't. It was a very tit-tacky call for the pass interference in the end zone for Antonio Brown. It could go either way, honestly. It could really go either way. It's just that was just a tough call, honestly. It was a really tough call. I think the ref had some good decisions at the point. The pass interference call at the end was I can see why it was a pass interference call because he did grab his arm at the end. I know like the pass interference call wasn't the best, but still. Wait, is that another run? That's another run for the Astros, 9-8. But honestly, this could have gone either way. It really could have gone either way. Some of these calls could have really gone either way tonight. And like I get the ref did a good job until like some really bad calls came in, but there were some pass interference calls they should have called too against the Steelers. Like there were some grabs. Like I was lying, like he was wanting them to play a little bit. He wants them to get like there are a lot of draws out there, so it's really good. It was a really good matchup tonight. Detroit played very well against us. Their defense played very strong. And I'll give Detroit that. Detroit had a hell of a game plan against us, and they really exposed our defense. But in the bye week, we really need to work on a pass defense. Ben needs to get a little bit more crisper with his passes because he had some good passes, but he needs to stop overthrowing guys. Like it was pretty bad. Like I was even saying, what are you doing with these overthrown balls, dude? Like some of these balls were completely way over these guys' hands. Oh my goodness. It was just I don't know what happened. But anyway, now to the positives. Juju Smith-Schuster, even though I had one small mistake, even though it was a little bit of fast pass, Juju Smith-Schuster had a hell of a game tonight. He had a 97-yard touchdown reception. I think it's ties for the longest play in Steelers history, the longest pass play in Steelers history, and it's the longest touchdown by a rookie, I think, in history. I think it ties or breaks the record for a rookie player for the longest touchdown ever. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but Juju Smith-Schuster had a great game. Brown and Bell definitely had good games too. Ben had a pretty good game, but the biggest star of the night, other than Juju Smith-Schuster, was no, another home run. Another home run. Holy crap! That's amazing. Oh my god, that's amazing. Carlos Correa, dude, that's amazing. Wow. All right, enough of that for now. I'll rewatch that after I'm done this video. But the biggest star of the night is the red zone defense. The red zone defense absolutely came out and stopped the Detroit Lions. They only forced them to get field goals. They had two big fourth and goal stops. And honestly, it was a bit for Jim Caldwell's fault for going up for it on the one. No, it was on the 3. He ended up going for it. They ended up missing it. Fourth down goal, the last second, they had to go for it. But there were definitely the red zone defense showed up tonight, only forcing field goals, keeping the Lions out of the end zone. Played much better than he did against Cincinnati. Their red zone defense was much better than they played against Cincinnati, except for like the first half. First half of the red zone defense was pretty bad when they have 2 Cincinnati touchdowns. But their red zone defense tonight completely showed up, and it was amazing. I absolutely loved all of it. The Steelers definitely deserved this win tonight. It was an ugly win, but I'll take it. You know, we're going to the bye week 6-2. We got the Colts next after the bye in week 10 on the road. So we will have to travel a little bit, but this is going to be a good game. The Steelers team is really good, dude. They do have some issues, but they're getting better. But Stafford is a hell of a quarterback. I'll give 100% credit to Matt Stafford. He had a great game plan tonight. Absolutely phenomenal gameplay. So the Detroit Lions definitely deserved to be competitive. It was a great game, nonetheless. It was a great game. I absolutely loved it watching this game. It was a very close game. I worked all day, and then I had to go home to this win. It was very good. So yeah, the rest of the season, the Steelers look pretty good, honestly. We do have a pretty good schedule going into the second half. We had the Indianapolis Colts to start out. Then we got the Tennessee Titans. Maybe a second. No, we know it's the Indianapolis Colts starting out. Then we got we do have Tennessee. After that, it's gonna be a Thursday night game. So we had 2 games back to back. We have a on the road and then at home against Tennessee. Then after that, we got Green Bay without Aaron Rodgers. With Aaron Rodgers, I think I'd be a little bit more scared about this matchup. Then at Cincinnati, home against Baltimore, home against New England, at Houston, Cleveland. Honestly, I really see this team going 13-3. I really don't see us losing a game until Houston. I think we might lose the Houston game, but if we don't, then I'll be even more surprised. But if I had really picked the second half of the schedule, like we're much better this year than we were last year going into the bye week. Much better. We got the Colts. I think we'll win that one. At Tennessee, I just think Tennessee really just needed their bye week because they did not look good against Cleveland. You had the Green Bay Packers without Aaron Rodgers. They're a completely different team. They had the bye week this week. I don't know how they will be next week. I won't be watching many of the games since I'll be at work. I'll probably catch a little bit of the highlights on YouTube or something like that. But at the Bengals, I think we'll win that one. I think we can beat Cincinnati. Cincinnati did not look good today. I was watching the highlights on my way home from work, and the Cincinnati Bengals did not look at the good against the Indianapolis Colts. They let the Colts compete with them. Baltimore, we really do play well against them at home. We've won the past. I think the last time we lost was when Le'Veon Bell was not there in the playoff game. But if everyone stays healthy, I think we'll win that one. The Patriots, they didn't look good either today from what I heard. I didn't see the whole game, but it was a close game. Got they're only averaging like 20 points on offense, and like they're only allowing a lot on defense. Their defense has gotten a bit better, but still though. At the Houston Texans, they're a great team. They're definitely a heck of a team. Without J.J. Watt, though, it could definitely hurt them. And then at Cleveland, home against Cleveland for the last game, I think we'll win that. So, honestly, I think we will probably lose one game, maybe 2 if it really happens. But I honestly got us going 13-3, getting the number 1 seed. I really just think the Patriots and the Chiefs also have tougher schedules going into it. The Chiefs definitely have a tough schedule the second half. I know the Chiefs, they got the Broncos this week. They should win. Then they got at Dallas, at the Giants. They can't overlook the Giants. The Cowboys are going to be a good matchup. Versus the Buffalo Bills, very underrated team after today. The Jets, I was definitely wrong about the Bills. The Jets, they'll beat the Jets. Against Oakland, that'll be another good game. The Dolphins, Chargers, Broncos. I honestly see the Chiefs going 12-4, the Patriots going 11-5. That's just how I see it, but it'll be interesting to say the least, though. So, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm probably gonna finish watching this game, probably hit the bed, and then just chill. I'm just got to see my Steelers win after going home from work, going to 6-2, going into the bye week. Next week is the bye. Then we got Indianapolis. I'll do a preview for that later on. I will still do my videos, so you'll still do my guarantee to lose and my pick'ems. I'll still do both of those. I'll probably my pick'ems done on Wednesday, and then I'll probably do the guarantee to lose early Tuesday, maybe on Monday. No, not on Monday. I'll probably do it early Tuesday, maybe, or maybe late Tuesday. I'm not sure, but it's gonna be tough though. But I'm gonna probably the push back to maybe both on Wednesday. We'll see. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you guys all for joining me tonight. Getting to talk some Steelers football. Going to 6-2. Going into the bye week. Still number 1 in the AFC North. And yeah, that's going to do it for guys. You guys, see you guys later. Stay awesome. And here we go, Steelers. Here we go.